What is up, guys? My name's CØDA. Welcome back to my channel.
Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, did you guys hear that too?
Of course they did, you fool. Who do you think I am? Some sort of voice in your head?
Well, I don't know what else you could be.
I'm the one that will give you all the wisdom about how to not get raided.
Really? That's amazing, dude. Thanks.
Yeah, boy.
Are you guys tired of getting raided and tired of this happening to you all the time? Then you've come to the right place, because today we'll be showing you top 10 tips and tricks to not get raided. If you like this video, please share it with your friends, like the video too, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to get notified on every single post. So we're going to start off with number 1, and it's the airlock. So basically what it is, it's an extra door in front of your main door. So your main door would be the place where you store your stuff, or where you have your bed or whatever. And then you put an extra door in front of it. Oh, I got stuck. Well, you put an extra door in front of it, so it's basically harder to raid, but also a lot safer. And on number 2, we have honeycomb. The honeycomb is one of the most important things, to be honest. That's what I think. It really helps. It is the most important thing. It really helps your whole base. It makes it a lot more safer, just like the airlock. It helps a lot. As you can see on every single side of the base, just add a couple of triangles. In this case, it's a square base. But you can just add a couple of triangles to your 1x1, and then you have a lot safer. So basically, you have your main place, as you can see in red. Then the blue things, the blue triangles is the honeycomb, and then the green triangle is your airlock. And keep in mind, guys, this is just an example base, okay? This is not a real base. You shouldn't use this base. Actually, unless you finish it off, put a roof on it and everything. But there's not any space, to be honest, in this base. This is just for example, guys. All the bases that you see are just examples. I'll be showing you at the end. Oh, I just got stuck. I just break the wall. But all of the bases that I'll be making are just examples, except for at the end. At the end, I'll be showing you a 2x2 base design, and it is a useful, but it's just a starter base. On number 3, we will be having the square honeycomb. As you can see, square honeycomb is made with squares and roofs. It's very simple, guys. It's basically just the same as the other one. So the green is the airlock, the blue is the honeycomb, and the red is whatever you want to protect. Why this one is so handy is because whenever you break the first wall, as you can see here, you'll have another wall, and you can't destroy the other wall. You have to go through this roof basically, and then you can go. So you can use it as an extra wall, or you can just put a wall there, and then you can add another roof, and then you can add another wall, which makes it even harder to raid. But you can also just do it without the first wall, and that makes you save a lot of more space. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest, unless you really need the space. But if you don't, I would just put as many walls as you can to keep it as safe as possible. And at number 4, we have for you the roof honeycomb. And wow, I've had so much struggle with this one in the past. I had some very annoying neighbors, and I was not able to take them down because they had the roof honeycomb. So from experience, this will definitely help you to not get raided. So basically how it works is you add an extra roof on top of your roof. So you add a half wall, and then you place another roof on that. As you can see here, if they wanted to raid you, they would have to go through this roof, and once that's broken, they would have to go to your original roof to get to your loot or whatever is under that roof. Number 5 will be upgrading. Upgrading is one of the basic but most important things. People make the mistake of building their whole base and then upgrading their whole base, but what you should do is step by step. Build your loot room, upgrade your loot room to the max, build your honeycomb, upgrade that to the max, then your outer walls, and upgrade that to the max too. If you don't do this and you don't have enough resources, you might end up having to do it all manually or not at all. And number 6 will be ladder blockers. So basically when you place a ladder on a building, you can easily do that unless you put a triangle or whatever you want on top of it. So basically, when people try to get on top, they won't be able to. You'll see this on most bases that you'll see. And yeah, it's a very important thing. As you can see, I cannot get on top of the base, and that could prevent me from potentially raiding this base. At number 7, we have roof access. So roof access is a very handy thing. For example, when somebody's door camping you, or when somebody's trying to raid your base, you can always defend your base by standing on one of these roofs that are turned the other way. Instead of closing in, it's opening out. And you can use this to shoot people, or just to see what is going on outside your base. And if you do this, just make sure to put a door down so nobody can just randomly get inside of your base. It's simple, just do what I do. Put down a couple of walls, a roof, and a door, and nobody will be able to get in your base unless they break it. And make sure to lock your door, guys. If you don't lock your door, people can just go inside anyways, and that's just stupid. And at number 8, guys, we have high walls. High walls is something that I use a lot in my builds. It basically helps protect your base. Yeah, it is upgradable, so you can upgrade it. You have a door. You can find it basically right if you click on craft and then go all the way to the left. You can see like a sign that says barricades, and that's where you can find the high walls and high doors. The good thing about it is that you can't build on it. Like, you're unable to place ladders on it. That's what I mean. At number 9, we have for you door as walls. Door as walls is probably that you see just randomly around the map. It's people that just build giant towers, and this is for the door. They put doors there because you can't build on the doors. That's why they put it there. And to be honest, I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you have the space, unless you have enough honeycombs. I would not recommend it, but it can be very useful at times. Last but not least, for you, we have number 10, and that's turrets. Turrets is actually one of the things that a lot of people want. As soon as it is in the shop, everybody starts buying it, and I feel like that's what you should do too. In this case, we're using a shotgun trap. That's one of the level rewards. It's very useful, to be honest. I'm very happy that they put it in there because it just makes it go a lot faster, and it helps protect basically whatever you have in that room. As you can see, I put a TC in there, yeah? And so basically, if anybody would try to raid you, they would go through the first wall, yeah? Through this wall, but they couldn't go through. So now here's an example. In case somebody gets some bombs and destroys your wall, your door. They destroy the first door, then they try to destroy the second one, but then they can't really do anything, and they can't get close to your TC or cabinet because the shotgun trap is in the way. So those were the tips and tricks that I have for you today. Now I'll be showing you a quick 2x2 base design that is pretty safe, pretty good, and I will be showing a bigger base design in another video. I just want to say, while you guys are watching me build, I would really appreciate it if you guys just leave a like. Like, it would really help. I see a lot of videos and a lot of people making videos, and so many people watch it, but nobody leaves a like. So if you guys could leave a like, I would be very happy. I would really appreciate it. I don't really earn anything from it. It's just me just seeing that I'm doing a good job at what I do. This is it, guys. It's just a 1x2 quick, cheap base. If you guys want to use this, it's very simple. I just made this base for people that are going to start on a fresh server and that want to be able to sleep and not be worried about people raiding. If you followed everything I had on the list, you'll definitely have a safe base. And you might be thinking now, oh, I already know all of this stuff. Well, I've played this game for a long time, and in the beginning, I thought it was part of the game getting raided, making a new base. Oh, people are just better than me. But no, if you have a safe base, you can make it so far. It doesn't even matter if you're good at PvP. As long as you have a good base, you can get far in this game. So just know that.